What's good? Chaotic Nation, it's your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the Platinum Kaizo run. We are preparing to fight Roark. As we are continuing, I don't remember where we got to. We literally just got to the city and things are dead, I believe. I have no idea what's dead. I have no idea what's dead. So let me figure that one out. Before we start, I know things are dead. That's what I know. Even if I level, but I want to see what we have. I think we got BS'd. And I was pissed off. So Shinx is dead, Meowth is dead. Those are the two deaths. Okay.
You know that thing that you love?
Yeah, we're not doing this then. If I'm already getting ads and it's been like 5 seconds, I'm definitely not playing that the whole time. I'm just trying to find new music so we can do this. All right. They're not on the team anymore anyway. So we took care of it. Let me just sync real quick. Oh, so this is my only set of Pokemon. All right, well, we get encounters here, so at least we have stuff to do as we're going to Roark. I have a feeling we're not gonna win, but I just want to double check or make sure that we get everything we need. I do not like these kids. Come on. All right. There are things here. I guess it's not in her path. It's outside of her path. Yeah, okay. Got them all. We can make sure of that. Perfect. All right, 2 or encounters. Do I have anything to help us get encounters, though, is the question. I don't think so. I mean, I guess Cherry is an okay encounter mon, but from there, I don't know. Just gonna make sure there's not a random hidden item there. All right, so our encounter on this route is Magby. Not really that helpful, all things considered. You're really not that helpful, all things considered, right now. And I definitely need to go buy some balls before I continue. Magby, we need flavors. We already did a cherry ice cream. It's another like red ice cream, you know. I think I was like looking at Baskin Robbins flavors. That's what I was looking at. Or maybe I was just looking at ice cream flavors. We already have a lot of these. All the red ones are kind of taken. Red bean? What is red bean? I don't know. We can call it bubble gum, I guess. Right. This is, despite the fact that it's much easier to do this with the controller, we're gonna do it that way. Bubble gum. All right, bubble gum. So we have a Magby, which doesn't help us out in any situation right now, which is mildly sad. I think Growlithe could have been nice, but I think also this route is just full of fire types that we don't want for obvious reasons. And then we get the cave, and so then we'll be done with our... Oh no, we have this route too. The town, actual town proper encounter. Gives me a rat again. A lot of rats, and well, another rat is not obviously great, but rats. It's like the worst kind of ice cream flavor. Dubai chocolate, according to this is somebody's tier list. It's like a ratty flavor. I don't know. I don't even know some of these flavors, so am I getting ads again? Yep. I cannot find I just want a playlist without ads, honestly. That's what I want. Because that is my problem right now. And I will continue to pop in and out. All right. I don't know. I looked up image, and that's the first one is the ice cream tier list. Please close. Thanks. Apparently lavender is like an actual ice cream flavor. I wouldn't have guessed, but I'm gonna go with mocha. We already did like a coffee flavor, right? Rum raisin sounds terrible. So let's do rum raisin. Because who would ever want raisin? Raisin, is it? I'm gonna make sure you spell it right. Okay. It's making sure there's two I's, because I'm like, this doesn't feel right. But rum raisin. It's like, I'm surprised they didn't give me anything for that. Okay, so another rat. It's just, I don't know what we're gonna do to get around Roark. At this point, like, I don't see an out. Zubat's not bad. I don't hate Zubat as an encounter. You're a Zubat, bro. We'll make this one lavender. Nope, I didn't get the ball. I forgot. I don't know if I want Zubat though. I mean, I guess it's got some utility to it. That's really it. All right, so let's reopen. Let's redo export. And let's resync. And then we can go to Roark. And then we go back 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so as we know, Mint Chip is kind of an easy way through this, but again, we do not want to be forcing that to be the answer. What's up, Dave? Dave has been a moderator for 6 years. Dave, thanks for being around for that long, my friend. That feels late, but I guess I didn't start streaming until like 2019 on here, but that's crazy. That's Pog. That is Chaos Pog. Welcome in, Dave. How you doing? Hope things are going well. Remember, we do have a space between them. Thanks for your entertainment, good vibes. Appreciate that. No, thank you. You have wing. You do have wing attack, Zubat. I guess we could go Magby, which probably then brings in the Fanfy. And then I could go into... No, because every time he's going to set up Tailwind, so I need to, like, do something about Tailwind, I guess. I always forget that Tailwind is the answer. Can we fight the Geodude with this? Not really. So it's going to be Tailwind. Tailwind's 4 turns, I believe. So we're kind of we're going to kind of need to play a stall. We can play stall a bit. If I remember how it works. Any luck on the project I have you working on? Also, any luck on the job front? I think you were looking for stuff recently. I think you've had something though, but I can't quite remember. I do like the idea of Magby here, honestly. I think Magby holds. Right now it's an operation move to Cologne in Germany, right? That's what I thought. So if we Magby to Combi, we can take the damage, but I'm gonna need... I guess I could level up to take less, but the air cutter flinches and stuff could cause issues with what we're trying to do. I think we go in at level 11 where we're at. We use Magby to get through. That's gonna guarantee Geodude and or non-fan or whatever it is, Fanfy. If he doesn't click the best move, he'll click Rock Throw, which will do nothing to us, and then we can go into Nose Pass, and Nose Pass wins the Geodude fight. That's how we get through Geodude. Larry beats Fanfy, and then we have to deal with a Rock in Rock and Aqua Jet Bidoof, which I don't see an answer to cleanly. Prinplup would be the answer, but I think we wanted to keep Mint Chip and Prinplup off. So we've determined you're coming. Nose pass is coming. How is Cherry doing in this fight? Cherry could get the 120 BP present. I don't think that gives us anything. I could also get some levels on Zubat. But it doesn't matter if I outspeed because of its boosts. We could try to take advantage of Simple. Well, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't have anything to take advantage of Simple right now. I think the ideal is let Larry try to win, and if not, we have answers in the back. So I think Rat comes for that. But we'll move on to see where we go. All right, the lead for Dunsparce should probably be Larry for the 35 wake up slap damage. And then if it goes into Rhyhorn, that's a little bit bad for us. But Larry can handle that. Larry doesn't get a guaranteed. If Larry's 13, which Larry should be at, I can do the level thing where so I can guarantee level 13 Larry in this fight. And then you have Drought, which makes it an ideal fight for Nose Pass. And then it's Machop, who probably gets walled by Zubat. A level 13 Zubat, yes. Okay, so we can do Zubat then. I think Rat and Igglybuff are, I think that's the team. So we just need to see it. How does that look on the layout, BT Dubs? I don't think I've ever asked that. I know it's kind of big, but I want you to be able to see all the pieces. So we are dropping Pistachio. We are dropping Burmy. We are dropping Midchip. And then we need a level 13 Zubat. Level 13 Zubat. It's Poison Sting. We're gonna get Larry to the curb, but we're gonna get Rumreason up to 13 as well. Hyper Fang's huge. I don't think we need Astonish. I think it's good. There's a lot of information in the bottom right. Kind of hard to dissect exactly what it means. It's supposed to be technical. Yes, it is very technical. So on the bottom right is a calculator essentially. It is a damage calculator. All right, and we can get everyone to the level, to their almost next level. Yes, so everyone should be 1 HP away from their moves. We need heals. Where's the potion shot? Is there not a potion? Okay, I was gonna say, where's the potions? We can easily buy 20. That'll help us out later too. And we're gonna get Great Balls after we beat Roark anyway, so that's nice. Tunnel Mail, Heal Ball, Net Ball. I will take 10 Net Balls because I'm sure we'll need them later. Yo, what's up, Alexis? JS, the reason I'll be running Damage Calc is the reason I'll be running Damage Calcs in Draft League. Damage Calcs are my bread and butter. I love them. Run them for everything. All right, so again, lineup is Magby, the Stall Combi, and then we're gonna just run from there. Bro, I do love statistics. You are correct. Also, good that we got Magby on. We did the route above before we come into the cave, because the cave is now a problem. All right, we are locked in the gauntlet. We do get to heal. All right, we need to stall. That's 1. That's 2. 3. Tailwind pin. Oh. I need to try to KO. All right, cool. There's Tailwind. Tailwind's dead. That's crazy. What's up, Ink? My friend. I don't think it's the run. I think we're going to die at Roark again because I don't know how to beat Roark right now. All right. Do we see Geodude? Do we see Fanfy? We see Fanfy, which is fine by me. Not really. We determine the answer is so Fanfy into you is clicking Bulldoze every time. We can run the immunity to try to play for Ice Shard and or a Cell Rock into Larry instead of the 38. I like the I know we're kind of wasting our Zubat to get a better switch in, but I feel like it's the right answer, a Cell Rock. So I got the middle ground play. All right, so V Fanfy, this should be Bulldoze every time we Powder Snow because it is Water Absorb. He is Cell Rocks again to put me at 15. Freeze would be sick. Sorry, that's all I could say. 15 out of 39. I'm 38%. A Bulldoze can KO me 6.3% of the time. He has to click it. I am slower. We're going to take the freeze turn and bank on that. You hate to come and go. We're going to leave you alert. No problem, Dave. I'm glad you can make it in. That's why I do these streams, honestly, so you guys who have more of the time constraints in the evening can come in. Oh, he's on one. I don't know. I min-minned. Did I min-min that? I think again we just hit him. We just take the freeze. Enjoy your lurk. Appreciate it. Take the min-min. This should be yeah, learn that over a water gun. Water gun's dog. This should be Geodude, I'd bet. It is Geodude. Geodude is not sturdy. Geodude is Posho Berry. If I go Bubble Beam, Bubble Beam is a 50% chance to knock out. If I fail, though, I'm probably dead to Rock Slide. I'm very dead to Rock Slide or Rock Throw. So I think we play the safe, go to Strawberry Cheesecake, and we click Seismic Toss till he decides to blow up. 13, is that enough? 38, he will kill me. We play Sack Fodder to Cherry. And we Water Pulse. I'm slower? How am I slower? Confusion. 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 He's gonna blow up. We play Sack. We have to. It's just how we have to play this. He did not Sack. All right, Rat is Quick Attack. What's left is Bidoof. Rat and Bidoof is not a bad matchup. And we have Hyper. That was probably the safest way to do that, unfortunately. Yeah, Rat has a good match into Bidoof. We Quick Attack, we know you're on 1. Rat is also level freaking 14, so we have a great matchup into Bidoof. And when we just Hyper Fang, and I should be able to Quick Attack kill. So we can dodge damage. All right, let's heal. That sucked. That was pretty bad, actually. No Quick Claw procs either, which is fine. We're just down him on into this next fight. And I determined I think Larry is the lead. Let's get the sync before we continue. To make sure everything is correctamundo. Wigglybuff is dead. I mean, Hyper Fang double shot is not a bad tactic, and I'm not going to be using Rat again. I don't hate that. I think we pivot. I think I also looked at Magby coming in and taking this. I know we had talked about Nose Pass Rock Slide, but I don't want to take the glare damage. I think we're going to go Rat, and we'll pivot from there. Kind of wish we got the Fanfy in the cave, but I don't hate the Zubat. All right, dun sparse. Not dun sparse. It's just dun sparse. Glare. We're slower now. We're getting para-haxed, and then quick attack wins. That's also why I wanted the rat to do it. Quick attack is great. Here comes Machop. Its low kick is 44%. Oh, its low kick is 41%. I'm 50. I'm at 20. I'm at 59. He cannot one-shot me. That's kind of crazy. It's actually good for us to... Oh, I'm parrot. I didn't write... He crit me anyway. Didn't matter. Crit me anyway. All right. What's in from Machop? I believe it is Lavender. Yeah. Then we double wing attack. Rock, there was a... How? He crit? Did he crit me? He had to crit me. Yeah, he crit me. He crit me twice in one fight. That's ridiculous. That is honestly ridiculous. 40. He will one-shot me with Walk Throw, so I can't do that. I need Larry for the other two, so it's got to be Strawberry Shortcake. And I probably should have clicked Seismic Toss, and now I'm at 8, and now we're in a really bad spot against Rhyhorn. He's nuts. He's going to probably Earthquake, and I can't do anything about that because my answer to that's dead, and this is just falling apart so fast. And I can't go to... Larry would have to one-shot. That's the answer, so we're gonna take it and go for it. Larry does get the one-shot, the 6% chance. Honestly, I deserve it after the double crit bullshit crap. All right, here's Slugma Nuts, which will Ancient Power one-shot us for sure. But I can't go into anything else. I really just can't do anything here. We're gonna sack Magby. Crit me too. Dude, I just keep getting crit. This is ridiculous. This is honestly dumb at this point. Can I get a mulligan for this bullcrap? I have a guaranteed OHKO with... I'm gonna get air guaranteed O-code, so I have to go Larry, but I'm guaranteed O-code with Larry. Bubble Beam has a chance to drop speed one stage, which would give me the win. Although we are faster. So it's basically who do I want to die? Neither of them, honestly. I feel like Nose Pass is better. I feel like we just reset, honestly, because there's no way we get to Roark and we're win with half a team. Yeah, I'm resetting. I don't care. We'll just take the death reset. It's not worth continuing. I don't remember. Is it LRBA? It's probably like... So it has to include start. I don't have enough fingers to do this. All right. I pressed every button. How is it not going to the menu? Up, LR, select, start. I press literally I'm pressing every button. There it is. The crits ruined the run, honestly. He triple crit me. All right, well, I guess get the naming theme ready as we run through the beginning of this game for another freaking time. I'd be a lot better if, you know, I didn't get crit all the dang time. And I'm honestly just getting to the point where I don't want to play this anymore. So, because one, I think this is stupid. And two, Roark is just an RNG test, and that doesn't seem fun to me. Like, I'm okay if I just can't beat them, but when they're just RNG, that's just BS to me. I like how his strategy is I'm just gonna run really fast and they're never gonna see me. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I had lettuce today and I'm not dying, so that's good. All right, we are picking 4, which is Chimchar. All right. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. He challenges to a battle. I can't even damage. Like, you can't even damage me. It's great. Yeah, this is just a bunch of crap, honestly. Running shoes, journal. Bunch of explanation, thing to get the berry, and we'll go from there. We did not find an item in here, I don't think, so let's move on. Do I have a rare candy right now? Let me get a couple levels for Route 201. Delibird, awesome, phenomenal catch. If I can catch it. Nickname theme, what do we decide on? Do we have anything? We didn't decide on anything. I don't know what I want to call, what I want to do. We can do like fictional characters. I feel like that's too broad. Why don't we do myths? We can do myths. Myths / urban legends. So I'm gonna call this Santa. Santa is totally real. Winky face. Myths / urban legends. I like the idea. Obviously, if it is a sub mascot, it'll get to be it gets its own like name, which this monkey will be named Mukla. Thank you for Gaming DC for being a member of the channel. I like member. I really feel like Twitch should adopt that. It should be. I like the idea that they do subscriber, that you're paying like it's a service, but I honestly think they should combine. So Twitch should be, so on both platforms, it should be a follower, as in you want to see the content, but you're not paying for it, which follower feels passive to me. And then a member is like somebody who buys into it. So I feel like take follower from Twitch, take member from YouTube, and put them together. And call that good. That would be my recommendation. But I don't even know when to ask me, so that's fine. All right, we get a Weedle. I've never had a Weedle. This is a party wiener. Don't kill it. Thanks. All right, Weedle, mythical creature. Mythical creature. Is Santa a mythical creature? I don't know. It's a good, like, urban legend mythical creature thing for this. Can I do Mothman? I'm gonna do Mothman. It's not like a Bigfoot to me or like a, yeah. Mothman will be fine. I know it's a freaking bee, but leave me alone. All right, so we know to get a couple levels. I'm gonna try to keep this bird under leveled as much as possible. Because I feel like Santa is gonna be another linchpin that I'm gonna need later on. No, I need to fix moves. You have Bug Bite already, which is actually pretty sick. Pretty sick. I thought that was going to be a straight up 2-co, and it's not. Now I'm a little upset. And by little, I mean very. All right, we're switching. I definitely need to switch here too. You just keeps. He's just critting me. There's nothing I can do. How many times I'm going to lose to crits, man? Just how many times are you gonna make me lose to crit? Like, this is stupid. All right, I'm gonna just keep running this run. I'm gonna take the death, but I'm gonna keep running. Because that run made it literally not even to a point where I would be like, this is fair. That's so stupid. If I die again, then I'll reset, but... I just kept getting critted, honestly, and that was the issue. That's always is the issue, it seems like, with this. And I don't like it. But it's just crit city in this game. This feels like Black and White. This feels like Pokemon Black and White right now. But I'm just getting crit every 5 seconds. Which is why the game's hard. I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's a really good first Nuzlocke. It can be if you're prepared for, like, if you go into it with the expectation that I'm gonna get crit every time I play this game. If that's how you start it, not a problem. But if you're like expecting a fair fight and trying to get through the game, no way. And I'm honestly just miffed that I keep getting just crushed. Yeah, Monkey is so good for the early game, but it was, as you saw, I won the second time around because it was all about crits. And that is also the annoying part about these games. It's like RNG can just screw you over so bad. RNG can be your complete downfall. And I don't like it. I kind of also want to take a look at how people do beat Roark. And kind of figure out, reverse engineer it. Like just watch somebody do the Roark fight. And then reverse engineer it. I think I kind of understand. I think it is a toxic stall strategy with a ground type. Potentially toxic stall with nose pass. That would be my guess. But it's also, you have to play that first RNG roll where there's no legit way to do anything. All right, let's get the cat. What cat did we get today? Mythical creature, by the way. Glameow. Glameow, mythical cat creature. Is there a mythical cat creature? Saber tiger is just distinct. It's not a mythical creature, in my opinion. Or like an urban legend myth. guess I can get rid of my ice cream flavor tab now. Urban legend or myth? There are a lot, apparently. What about a cat? Can I look for a cat? Catman of Greenock. Catman. Cool. That's the urban legends. Thanks, Wikipedia. You ever get the Wikipedia thing that's like, hey, pay for this because you're using it? I'm like, I never use Wikipedia. Just like the one time I'm on Wikipedia, it's like, hey. You catch me the one time I'm on it, and I'm like, I don't really need to do your thing. I'm wondering also if there's like a trade that I'm missing. Chupacabra. Oh, Chupacabra would have been funny. We'll save that. I'm sure we're gonna get another cat eventually. Isn't Chupacabra like a rodent kind of thing though? Like a beaver, badger, mole thing, hybrid. I don't know. I don't know. All right, fish, probably love disc, I bet. Goldine this time, okay. I probably also should not be leading with my monkey to do these. We have a netball, why am I not just throwing it? Oh, I was like the world turtle, but that's not one that I could use. What's like a world, like a fish, a giant fish, like a big fish. I guess we can pull up the page. Let me go to F for fish. Fire Island, Flatwoods, Monster, Folk Monster, Frozen Hill People. Chupacabra's more cat-like. Let's see. Whale maybe we can look up. Walking Sam. The Duke Pow. Woman in Black. Yuka Onna. Yuka Onna's a good one to know for later. V are both banishing. Ultimate Warrior. Tiki Tiki. Sayona is a vengeful woman spirit. Interesting. Sewer Alligator. Interesting. Shotgun Man. I'm not finding anything that I like. Also, Santa did not appear on this list. I don't really have one. Paul is dead. Well, that's funny. There's a thing. I'm not seeing anything. Red Lady. There you go. The Red Lady of Huntington College. There you go. That's what we're gonna do, Red Lady. Because it's red. I'm bored. Sorry, I'm not bored. I'm just tired of trying to find something and not knowing. Man, I thought I had a really good idea, that it just feels so stupid now. Alright, back down to get Sand Gem. We get Igglybuff again. Please just stay in a ball. I always forget you have Water Pulse, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. It's kind of hoping for a poison. Alright, Igglybuff. I think we can call this a Siren. I like that. Is there another letter? I think it. No, I think that's it. Could have had an Igglybuff. Could have had an Igglybuff. Could have had a Baneri, but I'd killed that thing. Have we run a Baneri in any of these? I don't know. It probably gets Charm. It might not be that bad, to be fair. All right, well, we're probably gonna get Love Disc here, just considering that it's like the common spawn. And I'm gonna call you Cupid. Cupid's like a mythological creature. Is it mythological? I don't know. Myth, urban legend kind of thing. Cupid arrow, falling in love, yada yada. Not real crap, because love isn't real. I mean, what? I always like that. Oh, what is it? Is it Paramore? I love Paramore, by the way. It is Paramore. There's a Paramore song called The Only Exception. And I always love to do a little bit with it where it goes, because it's like my mama told me never to sing of love if it doesn't, or speak of love if it does not exist, and then you just stop the song. I'm like, that's funny to me. All right, let's see if we can get. Nope, we don't even get to the tree. We have a shot to get to the tree. All right. There's a sweet scent in the air. Slather the bark with honey. We slather the bark with honey. We get something wild. This is the first time we've got this encounter. It's a freaking Cricketune. Oh, I don't hate it. It's like a bug, like a bug guy. We can call it Beetlejuice. That's a good one. I like that one. Do I spell it correctly or should I spell it correctly? I'm gonna spell it correctly. Beetle. I don't even know how to spell it correctly. I wonder if it's on the list. Because I know, like, in the writing, it's Beetlegeist or something. Looks like Beetlegeist. I know it's not. Beetlejuice. Oh, I'm putting too many T's. I'm doubling the T, not doubling the E. I'm stupid. That's why it looks weird. Beetlejuice. I don't even have enough space to do Beetlejuice. What do I do? Just BTL. I think we could do BTL juice. I think we get what that means. Beetlejuice. That kind of sucks, I'll be honest. I'm sure like Sing is an option. It's gonna be a play. Chingling. Okay. I'm gonna do. I don't know if that's a myth, urban legend. What's the I can't. My brain isn't working. It's numbers. Oh. I wonder if it's under H. They're not in alphabetical order at all. No. Try to like think about how Hell's Bells are ringing numbers. It's 13, yeah, because 12 is like completion, and then it's like one extra time. So this will be 13. We could just call it Hell's Bells. Let's just call it Hell's Bells. I doubt it's gonna let me type it. No. We're gonna have to do one word. Maybe it won't recognize it if I make it one word. All right, it will. Cool. Did I say Jiminy? What's Jiminy? Oh, like Jiminy Cricket? I can keep that one of mine. That would have been good for Cricket too. But I called it Beetlejuice. All right, what's in here? Mime June. What is the roles for this right now? That's all I want to know. This is a crazy stack of mons. Mime Junior. I mean, Pennywise is like a villain character. I think that doesn't fit for this. Was like that was the first thing that came to my mind. The Chupacabra. I just saw that one. Clown doll. Also known as clown statue. We'll call it doll. It's clown doll. Cool. We did nickname our starter, so we're good. So we are out of encounters now, which is kind of sad unless we want to go back around. Which I'm not sure we want to. I'm gonna say that's a bad one. I think the clown doll is like what they base Chucky off of, if you're like wondering what that is. A lot of like horror films are based off of that. Speaking of which, I watched Obsession. It was okay. I thought it was funny, but I always think horror movies are funny. Let's talk about that. It's not really, I don't really feel like it's a horror movie, but like there's a scene and where like one of the deaths in the thing happens, and I just went, wow, that is dark, and then moved on like nothing happens. But I think it was a really cool it was a really cool premise. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's definitely not in my favorite like horror movies to watch ever, but it's pretty cool still. Okay, what do we do? Do we go fight the clowns? I feel like I'm gonna save the encounter by not fighting the last people first. So many fights. All right, clowns. Clown 1, Clown Mickey. No, it's Clown Mo. Mo is the fun one. And then we need to do an export. That way we have the correct team. All right, the sync is correct. It's just showing the team that we had. So this one goes, you go, and then this should be the team. Good trash. Let me do speed borders. I like speed borders actually for helping to just add a whim, see out speeding. I don't have a news pass anymore. Okay, Clown Mo, we're gonna click fake out. And then he's gonna click metronome. Yeah. So we have a speed tie. We need to get levels up, but it's kind of just figure out what needs to be brought, in my opinion. I don't really have an answer for that. I guess I could use, I have 2 psychic types though. And if I got you to like 12 or 11, I would one shot. Let's do 10. 10 kills. So Mime comes in, beats the Makuhita for turn 2. I don't have any coverage there. I could go to my monkey, but I don't want to use that. I have a speed tie. Do I have like a good win anywhere? I bet you I do with the monkey. No bug bite. Doing Beetlejuice might not be bad. It's half. Curse is going to be a nightmare, though. We know that you're good. Maybe I do Red Lady up to level because I should have Water Pulse. So let's do Red Lady up to level. I feel like that's just going to be useful for us anyway. No, I never did get the candies. Man, I really like the emeralds for the sub badges now. All right. I feel like you get Water Pulse you get Psybeam at 11. Okay. We'll drop Tackle. I don't really want to go any higher than 11. So we'll just have to run Psybeam manually. Psybeam is doing nothing. We're level 11. Yeah. Aqua Jet's the best, and that doesn't even kill, so don't think that's it. Cupid probably also is good to get just up there, and assume we get Water Pulse. No. We also have Bright Powder. Water Pulse can miss, though. I feel like we tried the cat before. I don't hate the cat option either. Feint Attack is big for the team. I think it's honestly just kind of run. Although, let's get a Beedrill. Let's get a Beedrill. Let's get a Beedrill. Speed creeping could be fun with you. I think, honestly, I want Fury Attack just for the coverage. And let's put you at level 11. Let's change your species. I can't change your species without doing the input. All right, Beedrill. Let's look at you now. Fairy Attack, Bug Bite. I think Beedrill actually just kind of helps here. I'm not sure what the hell the damage colors are for, but I like Beedrill, and I think that gives us a good way to beat both. Togepi's just a normal type too. I forgot about that. I think I'm gonna grab Beetlejuice. I think we'll grab Love Disc, Goldeen, and maybe the cat. The cat for copycat strats. I think that's the team. And we just get the levels on it. Because inevitably we're probably going to lose something here. Just because that's how this tends to run. We don't have Igglybuff. We don't have the monkey. We don't have Chingling, and we don't have Delibird. Because I kind of wonder if like placing all of my quote-unquote best Pokemon in the box is going to be useful for us or not. But we do have some really strong options here, considering Magic Leaf's so good. Get rid of Double Slap. Safeguard can be helpful later. There's Water Pulse. All right, I think this is a good team. Let's just do the dock. Think. All right. So we determine Mon Jr. comes in, one-shots Makuhita. In the next, I could copycat. I can safeguard to prevent any kind of weird things, but I think we just go to Beedrill and start spamming until we have to not spam. Oh, Love Disc is here. What's missing? Something. Oh, Cricketune is supposed to be on the team. That's not. And I think Cricketune also is really helpful for this. So I think our two bug types are going to be kind of power for this. Let's look at speed stats though. That's what I want to look at. 21, 20, 23, 26. I have a pretty fast team here. I think so. Let's give you Quick Claw for now. And let's do this thing. I think we can beat Mo, no problem. I think it's the next guy that's going to be a problem. Makuhita. I take the flinch. We confusion. All right, here's happening. Do I need to switch? Probably should. I'm doing nothing. Let's go to Beedrill. There's the curse. Okay. Let's try for poison then. Yeah, so you're just being annoying. I have Charm. Okay. I'm getting just sleep taxed. All right. Then to Beetlejuice. And we Bug Bite. Get the KO. And we just the same with Togepi. And I still it's the Blackberry. Bug Bite, it's huge. Okay. Hey, we got out of it without dying. That's pretty cool. This is why we're bringing the cat every time. This cat is nuts. With its ability to stall potential issues. God, I'm clicking string shots. Probably clicking Charm more than that. Definitely clicking Aqua Jet first. And we also have Charm on Cupid too, so we have answers. All right, that is Mo. Next trainer, Pichu. Beedrill one shot. That's kind of nuts. They both one shot. You have a berry juice. I mean, I think we just let Beedrill try to run it. And I'm okay with using my bug types here and kind of over leveling them because I don't anticipate them coming to Roark anyway. It is Bug Bite. No static, it's Bug Bite again. And then Igglybuff. We could try Fear Fury attack. If we hit 5, do we get a KO? No. So it's just Bug Bite. He gets an EQ off of that. Crazy. Roar could be interesting. I think instead of string shot. Because if I ever get hazards, I wouldn't mind running that strategy. All right, and then it's this next trainer, which again I think Beedrill just beats for the most part. I mean, we have the answers. I wouldn't have guessed Weedle was such a good option early in the game, but it feels like it's just doing what we need it to do. All right. What's my best hit here? Fury attack at 5 does more, but Bug Bite stab. Right, Seed Bomb did nothing. We can win with Bug Bites, Cleffa at -1. We're doing half. It's probably Yawn. All right. Yeah, no deaths in the clowns is kind of crazy. I feel good about the team, honestly, right now because of that. All right, let's start prepping for the rest of this. I think we're gonna have to bring on the monkey. So Shellos should be beaten by Mime Jr. We have answers with Goldeen and Love Disc for Vulpix. And then Badu we beat with either of our bugs. So we have actually the team just to do this. So the lead is Mime. And ironically, Confusion is best, but that makes me not want to click the grass move ever. We said either of them. There's the Pasho, GG's, Badu. We can go to literally anything here for Badu. But let's go to Mothman because I can avoid some of the danger. And by some of the danger, I mean pretty much everything you want to hit me with. All right. I could do this. There you go. All right, next trainer is the Feebat. And Beedrill just one-shots it, which is nuts. Doesn't one-shot the Magikarp, but I don't want rain, so we can just run Beedrill. Yeah, Beedrill's crazy. Also, this Beedrill is not even up the level, which is funny to me. You have a Sash, which I think is actually pretty funny. And you have Damp Rock Simple. Alright, next trainer. Jinx. Again, we one-shot. That's crazy. I'm gonna go heal. I have potions. I'm gonna heal Beedrill, but I think we just let her sweep again. I mean, Beedrill has a, what, 90 attack stat? Yeah. So it's not the craziest thing in the world for it to be one-shotting everything, in my opinion. I think it's funny. honestly. All right, I need some sort of status. Do I have any? No. All right, well, let's jump in then with the cat and see what we grab. Budu. Okay, Budu's fine. We don't have a grass type yet, and we're gonna need one. All right, Budu. What do we do this? Put my list. Plant guy, plants. Paul is dead. That's the first one. No. I don't see any that fit. It's a goblin. I don't think a goblin is right. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. That looks good. Do you put here? There's not really like a lot of plant ones, is there? I don't know, man. I guess not. Ew, that's weird. Just reading weird stuff. We'll do you will do Green Child. That is the only thing I can really see that kind of fits, and I believe it is the right amount of characters. All right, cool. We now have the Berry Squad to deal with. But we have answers. We do have answers to the Berry Squad. Next trainer is Berea. We need Apom, Berry. Berry should have Piplup. So it's the same team, it's just a change starter. All right. I have some bad numbers here with Apom. The cat, really? I was like, if Beedrill could one-shot it, that'd be sick. But no. I have a fast team, which I think is honestly kind of my problem. I speed tie with the cat. I can do half with... Oh yeah, because we're like so low leveled. I don't want to do that either. A fake out one shots if I'm not up to par. Well, it'd be nice to have something that's level 20, that's higher than 23 speed. So it's really only Beedrill and Love Disc at that point. And really only Beedrill, because Beedrill's the only one who can take the two really well. That will probably force Talo, which is not what we want. But if we lead Love Disc, that forces Elekid. Oh man, we are just struggling, it seems, against Barry. So we have the answer to Piplup. We thought we saw the answer to Piplup, which is the mime. Let's reverse engineer it, maybe. Beedrill is a pretty solid answer to Elekid, all things considered. About the Mankey. I think Beedrill is going to be more necessary for Mankey, though. Love This is a good answer for Mankey? No, it's not. You lie. So what about, what's the answer here, then? Crickettoon's not a bad. I think we need both of them for Mankey and Elekid. I don't think anything eats Crush Claw well. Can the cat do it? If I get the cat to 13 to 12, it can. What if I give it Crush Claw? That's funny. I need to test. I don't really know how Copycat's gonna work. It'll copy the last move used, so if it sees the move, I mean, we could charm. We don't even have to charm at that point. We just come in and we Crush Claw twice. If it works that way. If it doesn't work that way, then we're in a little bit of a problem. All right, Talo. I would love to have Crush Claw for Talo. I think the charm is going to be useful. We have psychic types for Mankey. They're just not tanky enough. That's the problem. I mean, if you're up to par, we have our counter to tail. I do think we're gonna need Santa at 10 for this fight. I think that's the team. And get Santa to 10. Not that I'm really happy with how this has turned out. We also... Who's coming off? That is dope. Beedrill is dope. Here, stay, you stay, you stay. Golding comes off. We also didn't look at Badu because I don't have it synced. But Badu v Piplup isn't a good matchup anyway, so... Ba-da-dum. Yeah, Buddy isn't going to be good. What if it's Roselia? I need to be able to evolve it. Poison powder looks good. That's the one thing I don't like about this is I can't really do anything here. We'll just take off a 0. I have natural cure on Brave. So I would have a pretty decent matchup. I just feel like my junior does more overall for us. Yeah, I like the team. Let's not worry about you for now. No, I didn't want to use Santa, but I kind of... Barry is a tough fight without it. All right, so the start is Beedrill, we said. It's like it's Taylor. We don't want Taylor. Our start... If I get you another level, you're not a bad start. You're not a great start either. You also have Charm, so like I can sacrifice one of our Charm. I mean, Apom is just gonna do so much to me. I mean, if I'm at 50, Lael is still doing like no damage. That's 60%. If I'm at 50, I'm typing 5. But you're only gonna give me 6. So we put you at 14 health. At 16 health, Flail is doing nothing. Put you at 1, it does half. So it's like there's no good way to deal with this thing. I can get Monkey to 13. I'm still not fast. I'd have to be a 16 Monkey. Have to be a 16 Monkey. Let's just run. Can I like? I think we do have to lead Beedrill. Oh, didn't realize that was the screen I was on. My bad. That's okay. I think it's lead Beedrill. We're at 14. We're gonna eat the damage. The other thing is we can roar. So how is Beedrill into every fight? Let's just check that. Beedrill's pretty good all around. I mean, we're not bad in the Talo, but we have to hit 5 times. And it will protect frame 1. But if I roar it, then I don't have to worry about it right then and there. Beedrill does have a decent fight there, has a good fight against you, has a good fight against Elekid, has a good fight everywhere. So I think the correct option is to play a little bit with RNG today. Let's check our speeds again. 29, 21, 23, 23, 26. We still have a pretty fast team. I think it's Roar Beedrill. I said that'd be fun. I think it's the right call. Because the Monkey is not Beedrill, not a problem with Beedrill. I think the answer is take the hit, I don't have any way to stop the flinch. Yeah, take the hit, and then we can roar out from there, and then Beedrill has a pretty fair fight everywhere else. I mean, the other thing is, if Beedrill has such a good fight against like this, which it doesn't have a great fight, but it's doing 25%. I will be at 25%. And then I just need to find what's faster. That's the problem. Deadlybird's not faster than Talo. But we're also level 10. I think we damage. We damage if it goes Talo. We're calcing burn damage right now anyway. It should click. It might click wing attack though. That's what I don't get. It's probably clicking protect. Also, I'm 14. We could go for the -2 with Love Disc. Make the immediate switch go to -2 with Charm. And then it's not a problem for us to get in. It is still a problem for us to get in. So if we're taking 70% at -2, we can't really take enough. We can make it -4, and then we're taking 20. So 22 and 30. We can actually do that. So we have answers. Let's run the Beedrill, and we'll go from there. So we know it's A-Palm. We Bug Bite. We take the fake out. We Bug Bite. Cripple it. It's into Talo. Let's see if Talo gets the burn. It does get Flame or burn frame 1. So this is Flame Orb Birds. 75%. I'm at 26. That is definitely under... Sorry, I'm at 26. 26. I'm at 65%, which means I'm not guaranteed to die here, but I'm pretty much going to. 70. I will be faster, so I have to take 77 max to a 22 max. 77, 22. That is going to put me literally on 1 HP. But it can't one shot. So we do need to go to Cupid here. Protect. That was silly. Charm. Now we're absolutely fine. Wasting turns. It's at -4 now. If it protects again, that's best case scenario. We do go to Santa. Protected. We're slower, but we do kill. All right, Santa brings in Elekid, which we knew. I'm at 10. I do die to Shockwave. This is Shockwave 100%. Beedrill wins the Elekid fight if I can take Shockwave at 22% Shockwave. If I can take... So Beedrill is at 26. 26, I'm at 40. I'm at 65%. Yeah, Beedrill comes in. Takes the Shockwave 1. We Bug Bite, maybe get the kill. Do get a kill. This should bring in Piplup, who is for 45. I'm at 20. Can't kill me. We're a 99% chance to go, so we just bug bite. Get rid of one. So this is pluck. Pop the berry juice. Good play, good play. We had mime for this. I can't beat that though. I'm at level 10 and I have 21. I'm at 70. Delibird could come in. I just can't really do anything. And then I would be forcing it to return. If I get the 5, I'm at I can't one-shot it. Pluck is doing 40%. I'm at 8. Which is not 40%, it's 20%. So I'm guaranteed dead. I'm taking 32 to 40, and I'm taking 32, 41, which means I can't kill here either. Roar is negative priority. I'd have the 5 and crit. Pluck is doing 48.5. I'm faster. Bug bite 2 shots. Kind of leaves me without an option for Mankey though. Not entirely, but mostly. I think I have to do it. All right, be Piplup. Return is 51 max. I'm at 25. 41. I'm at 61. You bug bite twice. Call it a day. Quick claw doesn't matter. Here's slack off. All right, so here's kind of what I wanted to test because the obvious switch for me is Glameow. I take 1. I meant to level you up a level. And then we copycat. Copycat gives us Crush Claw, and we copycat. See, that didn't work. That didn't work. It didn't work. Also, Glameow was not the right level, so that was another issue with this build. Everything else was fine. I'm gonna get back to that point because we needed to test that. Oh, I got a crit. Okay, well, that's fine. We actually can just go straight Santa here. Although that might be a stupid idea. No, it worked. Elekid, we went back to... What did we do for Elekid? Did we go back to Beedrill? We did go back to Beedrill. I think that's okay. Piplup. We determined we bug bite. So that didn't work out either correctly. It's hard to recreate battles, honestly. You should be 12. It's really hard to recreate battles. This is why we try not to do it in draft as much as possible. The crit was nice, but again, we should be doing this. It is Talo Burn. We went to Cupid. It hit Protect. We hit Charm. It hits us there. We waste a turn. We Charm again. We got a double Protect because he's a dickhead. You go to Delibird here. Powder Snow. Powder Snow. Fails double protect. Goes to Elekid. Elekid gives us the switch back to Mothman. Takes the Shockwave. No problem. Bug bites. Doesn't get the one shot. Which is what we expected. Even though we got it last time. We bite again. I did not get it because of the para, so here we go again. Because we didn't get parried in the first fight, and that's really the issue that just keeps happening in this one. Do I have like a pecha berry? Or no, a cherry berry? No. No. I'm trying to get back to the same state. All right, well, that's bullcrap. All right, now we go to Santa. Double perfect doesn't work. Here's Elekid, back to Beedrill. Takes the shockwave. We bug bite, gets the one shot, does not. All right, so here's where we go. Correct. All right, and then Piplup did that, healed. I think we went to Beetlejuice, right? What do we do? How do we do this again? I don't remember what we did here. Oh, we went to a mime. And then Apom again. Apom just clicks fake out into something. 37%. I don't have that HP. I have half. I'm above. We're gonna gust. I guess gust twice. All right, so we have a little bit of a different play out. I think it's okay to run it from here. He's gonna do 50% again. He's gonna do 50% any way we slice it, except for cat. I think it is cat. I think we go cat. Take the fake out. A copycat. Get a fake out back. KO. Here's Mankey. Mankey's clicking karate chop. We have a free. If we can get in for free, which we cannot, Doll would win, but Beetlejuice was meant to be the answer for this. And then you don't have it. Oh, you're out of Pokemon. Can we take a U-turn? U-turn is 46%. We're at 22. And then you're at, yeah, so we can take a U-turn. And we scratch. All right, cool. If it played out, if I knew how copycat works. So it will work on the turn before, but when it rolls copycat, it will not re-roll the same thing. That is good information to know for this run, because I thought, honestly, that the idea was that you could just keep clicking copycat. Another Bidoof. Why does this game hate me? Thanks to you for being a member. To be fair, we did use the Bidoof a lot in the run. But from what I remembered, you could just keep doing it, because I know that was like a Riolu set that people kept doing. Maybe that's like the dive. Maybe that's the dive strategy that they talk about. Oh, no. That's assist. That's dive assist. Prankster assist. Yeah. Okay. Well, we beat Barry. We didn't lose anything, surprisingly. because you want us to have Chimchar so we can then go to the next trainer. Youngster Dallas. The issue is the Totodile. Which we do not have a good answer for. Although we guess we kind of do. So we can go Cricketune. I mean, this team just is good. Was Cupid our way through the Charmander? Cupid does work for Charmander pretty well, actually. So let's just do that. We can keep the Goldeen in the back. I think the team is fine. Because these, again, should be like nothing trainers. They're just a little bit tougher because they are going to be just annoying. We just click on Mega Drain, but we determined that we just go to Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice just wins everywhere. Quick Claw, that one actually did not matter. We're faster. That one didn't matter either. Now it will matter, but doesn't matter. Whismer, best thing you can do is Uproar, can't kill me, and you're dead. Dude, these bug types are crazy. I feel like this is the hidden tech we've been missing. It's like we need these bugs early to help get us through these early routes that we have issues with, that we keep losing things to, and then after that we can move on. And I almost ran into this guy without looking at his team. So he leads Chicka wow, which would then force into Torchic, which we can beat with you, which then forces Squirtle, that we beat in either of those ways again, and then Rat, who is the annoying Hyper Fang set. Rat's the problem, honestly. But if I'm in, so like, if it's Turtle and I'm Beedrill, I then can come in with Rat. He can kill me if he will probably protect anyway. I think it's going with the -2 route. Can I beat Squirtle with one of the... I could probably beat Squirtle with Glameow. Honestly, it's try to poison Squirtle. I think that's the right answer, and then we can go into Glameow on the dead turn. All right, let's run it. We're gonna start with Beetlejuice. Yeah, the Rat is a little bit annoying, but we can handle it later. Torchic, we go into Cupid. Takes the pluck, no problem. Water Pulse and Aqua Jet for the KO. Into Rat. It just kills me with Quick Attack here. That's so bad. He's not burnt yet. I don't live even if I... If I'm 12, 12 is 39, I can't live a Hyper Fang even if I do Charm. See, here's like where I want to know what you're gonna click, because you should, in theory. I'm making the save state. I'm allowing myself this save state. Because you should protect. You are gonna quick attack. Okay, well, you should have protected. Oh, I literally got rid of the item and not the status, so it didn't really do anything. But he's -2 now. He's probably gonna quick attack. He's probably gonna click quick attack. But we go into Glameow. Take the burn damage. If I have Hyper Fang, how much am I doing? I'm doing 64, so we copycat. Oh, I'm faster. And then we scratch. All right, well, that works out. Squirtle is then not a problem because Beedrill just wins the 1v1. We still have what's it called on the team? Oh. We still have Delibird on the team, and Delibird shouldn't be on the team. I didn't feel bad about save stating there. I mean, he clicked the wrong move, and I would play that anyway. So, bugs. I mean, we can just bring out our monkey, right? And just cleave through. Not really, honestly. That's kind of crazy. Can we bring out our bird and cleave through? Yeah, if we're high enough leveled. We are not on the like right team comp here, and it's driving me crazy. I mean, monkey burn is half. That's kind of sad, honestly. It's really sad. I mean, we can run the team and then I'll drop Santa for Red Lady. Most because I don't want Santa on the team, but I think we honestly just try to cleave through this with Beetlejuice. I'm not really seeing any other thing that we could do realistically that's smart, so we're gonna just try to cleave through with Beetlejuice. I like how I went to the damage calc to see what move I should click when it's completely obvious what move I should click. You're wasting my time, bud. Just die. All right, I'm 14 with Slash now. That might change move usage. Nope. Cascoon. Iron Defense. Yeah. Can I go to you? Bug Bite is half. Dang. I guess it's Cupid. That's rude. I used Iron Defense twice, I believe. I can't even begin to hit this thing for good damage. That's kind of crazy. I got no luck with the sleep either. There's the berry juice, and then here we're running into the exact same problem. I mean, honestly, we can just sit here and stall. I think that's the right call with Mothman. They're gonna keep just iron defensing. We just keep hitting them once, causing them to switch. We determined Fury Cutter is actually Fury Attack's actually better. I did Kakuna. Here's Silcoon again. I'm at 15. I mean, we Bug Bite. See, they're in a lose-lose situation though here. I'm gonna keep my moves. They're in a lose-lose situation because either I get them to switch out or either I get them to switch out and lose their stat buffs, or I get to KO them. So it's like you can't win at that point. Beedrill's real good in this game. Real good. All right, we're gonna have to take Intimidate on the start. The real answer is I need Beedrill for Riolu. I think that is huge, if true, statement of the day. I could bring Delibird in specifically for this. And I think that's not a bad idea to have in the back. So what leads? Taking with the Intimidate. Oh, I have Hyper Cutter. Yeah, so we lead with Beetlejuice. We have Mothman. We bring Santa in the back. I don't know what to drop though. That's a good question. I'd like to use Mime for Riolu if possible, but honestly, Mime beats Riolu pretty handily too. But I want in case. Do I drop Glameow? That's one of my Charmers. I think we can relegate the role of Char. We can relegate that role. So let's do that switch. And we'll play it from there. We need to kind of look at who Beetlejuice is going to call in, though. Probably Growlithe, I would imagine. That's crazy that we'd have that much. Not much to do here against that. Yeah, we can let Goldeen run. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So we should force Growlithe, which isn't a problem. Hyper Cutter suppresses that. I have Slash also. I forgot to, because it's not the right sense. Slash. 7. Oh, wow. It's a Growlithe, though. It is the best move for Schnubble. Okay, this should be Growlithe. Again, Hyper Cutter. Prevents. I could try a Slash. No, I'm gonna go to Goldeen. Because I do want to force the switch into Electrike. Which should be Beedrill's bread and butter. And then Beedrill's in for Riolu. So I'm paired. This should be Smelling Salts. Any way we slice it, we should be able to go into Dull right now. That did a lot of damage. That did 48%. Oh, I didn't even see that it was double. It was 2-hit KO. So I've kind of miffed this fight a bit. Let's go Red Lady. Psybeam. Hoping for the confuse there. Rolling Kick this half. What if I can -2? I'm taking a chance. We can swap on the Rolling Kick. The Mothman. Delibird maybe is the right answer here. Now. I do guarantee KO, and any hit he hits me with, I'm guaranteed to live. So we go Delibird, take the hit, we Gust. And that's why I wanted it, just in case something stupid happened. And lo and behold, something stupid happens. So good for us. Great for us, honestly. All right, we need to prep the Mareep. It's gonna be T-Wave. I just don't have a good answer to Mareep right now with the team. I mean, this should be T-Wave. So let me get a berry. I don't have a berry to stop T-Wave. We actually might be faster. No, paralyzes. Gives you 3/4. That's crazy. Because it's not half. Half would be 18. Yeah, it's got a it's 3/4 speed. But again, boring we don't get stupid whammy comboed. We should be able to use Beedrill to get through there. We should bring in the monkey. Our water type to answer that. Goldeen, which takes 1. Really well. That brings in Turtwig, which we have a bug type for, and then that brings in Piplup, which we handle the same way. But I do want to switch back the team. Let me get Glameo back on here. You don't really get a lot of Pokemon before Roark. Actually, you get quite a few. I'm just not used to having 12 Pokemon at this point in time. The lead's Beedrill also. And we just Bug Bite twice. Or we get the crit. We still got Parrot, but that's funny that we get it. Alright, Monkey. We said Red Lady was what we're gonna do, right? No. Yes. Because in case I need the charm, I want to have it available. Turtwig, we go straight to Beetlejuice. Use Razor Leaf, goes Bug Bite, KOs, and then we're into Piplup, which you honestly can just take care of. Which is fine. Yeah, let the bugs absorb all the HP, the experience points. That's the correct method. Go open these nuts. Let's go grab our encounter, I guess. It seems like a fair plan. All right, it's Teddy. Not really big on that. Not what I wanted. Oh, he roared me. Punk. That's why I was throwing balls. So we have our first fail slash death, which is not great, but here's where the rock type trainer would be. The rock type would be really nice. Because, oh man, the colors do not look pretty here. Colors do not look pretty at all. Oh. That's because they're not pretty. They're not good at all. I think the right encounter is Nosepass. It's not have to fumble around with how to get past this stupid Teddy Ursa. I'm faster. I two-shot with Bug Bite. I think that's the right answer. The question is, which do I save? I save. I need to use Cricketune. If it is Spoink, we still one-shot. It won't be Spoink. It'll probably be Wingull. Yeah. It could be anything with priority too. No, it'll be Wingull. Wingull's fastest. Wingull will take out. So we need an answer to Wingull. You tell me you're an answer. Just saying. You're not a bad answer though. Mine would also not be a bad answer here. If I got Chingling to level 30% first, and yeah, so mine can take on Wingull. Mine being in would probably get Nidoran in, although probably not, especially if I was one level higher. If I can get to 13, I guarantee KO. So do a 13 Mime. This probably brings in Spoink. Yeah, and then we have two bug types to deal with that. Okay, I think we can get out of here with this. I am gonna get our other psychic type. I think we get rid of the cat for this turn. I don't necessarily like this idea, but I don't know what else to do. And Teddy's a big pain, so we get wrap. I'm sure we get other moves to be a level up. And we said 13. We do not get really anything, so that's so good, so good. Okay, we're good. We sync. The lead for Teddy is I think it's better to do Beedrill, honestly. You're slow as crap, right? Yeah. All right. Let's do this. I'm not a fan of what we're about to do, but I think it's the right answer. All right, Teddy, we are clicking Bug Bite. Smelling Salt did nothing. He's Tox Orb. That's fine. He's dead. We're at 27%, 27 health. Spoink comes in. Die. Wingle. I mean, we can keep running it. 31%. There's the confusion we don't want. My answer to Wingle was Mama Junior. So let's go to Mama Junior. Perfect. Perfect switch. And then I just need to break out one time. Thank you. Nidoran male is here. Mama Junior is a one-shot, guaranteed. And then Sandshrew, I think we just Magic Leaf, and it's guaranteed one-shot too. That's what I thought. Nice. Honestly, I think that was really good. That was really good. Here again, it's another issue. How do we deal with Eevee? These normal types, man. Not giving us a fighting type, not having a rock type is so bad. So not giving us fighting and or a ghost type, and also not having a rock type is bad. That is what I'm trying to say, but it's not what's coming out. All right, Beedrill at 16 is not a bad start for Eevee. I think it's the same strategy, honestly. The same team. Just try to ram through things as much with Mothman as we can. And go from there. Because it is the best thing we can do. Jingling, should I even calc this? No. Rolls, should I calc this? No. Zubats, should I calc this? Probably. So now it's just poison types. This could be Hypnosis and or Confuse Ray. I think we stay in. I think we stay in. I think we Fury Attack. We try to make it be Wing Attack on the switch. Go to Doll. And then we can Confusion. Because we don't want to take the necessary damage. And then Confusion is a one-shot too. Dude, Psychic types are crazy. Mothman is no longer able to be used. Unfortunately. That was his last battle. But his last battle got us to Orberg without a death. Which is kind of nuts. This is definitely the best run we've had. But thanks for your service, sir. Appreciate how far you got us. Man, that's such a good grab at the beginning of the game. And you would never expect Weedle to be good, but early game, it's like Delibird. You don't expect Delibird to be good, and then you use it early game, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, this thing's actually pretty amazing. And then you realize, oh, it's so amazing because it's so early. And that's why it's really good. All right, Roar. I didn't even think about that. So failed 2 encounters. So I'm down 2 Mons, which isn't my favorite thing. But it's not like we really needed another fire type right now anyway. Probably should have conserved that route for later. All right. Magby. I don't think you can whirl us out, but we do know you're useful for some of these fights that are coming up right here. So bro, I'm not taking that death. That's BS. That's so stupid. When I've thrown so many balls at this thing and it just refuses to stay in. All right, Magby. I don't know. Back to our list, yeah. There's gotta be like a fire guy, right? Do doesn't seem like there is. Goat human hybrid, that's interesting. No. We can do Jersey Devil, I guess. That's not a bad one. It's kind of a devilish. There we go. Jersey Devil. Again, not a death, not taking the death that we got for obvious reasons of just terrible RNG. And we get one more encounter before we are out of encounters, period. Zubat. Okay. Zubat's good. Zubat was helpful last time. But Zubat was also a pain to catch. Or was trying to be a pain to catch. Still being a pain to catch. It's burnt now, so that'll do. Zubat. Surely there's gonna be like some sort of like bat. Oh, Dracula. Dracula's a great one. That's perfect. All right. So we have all of our team now. We're back to where we started today. A little quicker. I feel like we're getting faster, which is good. All right. Let's resync. Just to see what we have. So we had a really bad run in here last time. That's kind of our problem. And we don't have our saving grace like we've had. Beedrill also is unusable for the duration of this. Yo, what's up? Good guy GK, thanks for the lurk, appreciate it. Magby we said could be good. It's only 3 turns, so 1. We got lucky last time. So we should Confuse Ray, Ember to guarantee the KO in 3 turns. And then we saw Dawn Fan come in for Bulldoze, and we went to Zubat. Took the 50-50. See, here's where I might be saying, hey, screw it, we'll go Delibird. Because we're not going to get to level. But I do need 16. I need 15. And I can't get a free switch in. Because I can't. Switching the Zubat does stop Bulldoze, but that forces a Rock move, and then Buddy would force Ice Shard. I really wanted to like pivot around to get into the right spot. But the question I think comes out is, does the Delibird would one-shot Geodude, and if I'm at 15, would do a great bit of damage to Bidoof before a Cell Rock, and then we would have just to come in and deal with it with one of the back. Yeah, Beedrill would be great. We understand that. So I think we determined that it's you. I think we determined Magby into Delibirds. We had Zubat for a pivot and Buddy for a pivot, which I don't hate because I think those give us answers from Machop. Those do not give us answers for anything. Buddy off the level does not help us anywhere, so I don't like the Buddy strat. I think my water types have to come. I think both of them are honestly really good here. We do not have a good answer from a Cargo Fast. That's a problem. Although I guess I could copycat Ancient Power. But I don't blame you, doesn't take the hits. Impair doesn't work because of Cherry Berry and I'm gonna go back before I continue forward. So Magby, the other option is just let Delibird take. Delibird beats Combee. If I get it to level it needs to be. If I put it at 13, I guarantee the one shot. I'm gonna be taking a Cell Rock. But I would be at 14 coming in. That's not good enough. I'd have to be at 14, ready to jump to 15. And then we're at what takes Zubat Rock Throw. Mime does. Mime would be good. Neither of you are one-shots. You have a Pasha Berry. I think Mime comes instead. We'll pull Zubat back. Maybe we don't bring Magby either. Because if we do play the Delibird level grind game, get to 13, then pop the 14 with Fanfi in, we should KO. It'd have to be 14 to 15. So we KO, and then we force in Geodude, which then gets in Mime for free, KOs Geodude, and we're at Bidoof, which we can then deal with. So phase 1 is solved by just 2 Pokemon, basically. Those are the 2 we need for that. Now is where the problem comes in, because how do I beat the rest of this? And I can't use Beedrill. Beedrill would be great. I 2-shot with Bug Bite. My concern is what comes in with that from there. And we're gonna have to be able to eat Rock Slide into something. It's Life Orb. No, I don't have to eat Rock Slide into something. Because Mime just one-shot. Dude, this Mr. Mime is actually pretty freaking sick. So how did we beat... Let's fit one. How do we beat this again? Kricketune. Alright, so Kricketune comes. Kricketune beats Dunsparce. Dunsparce calls in Rhyhorn, I'm assuming. Yes, it would most likely be Rhyhorn. The Rock Slide that we would expect to see gets Mime Jr. in for free for a Magical Leaf. Then it goes into Slugma, which could be literally any move, probably Secret Power. And that's where we get stuck. Is what wants to beat this thing. Nothing. My water types would have to probably be able to handle it by themselves. I think with the 2 of them, we could do it. So I'm gonna need both. And then it's Machop, which we should be able to beat with. If we go Love Disc, then Goldeen, we should be able to beat with Goldeen. But I think we bring Bell in the back to guarantee the kills at the end. And Bell's not a horrible matchup into Slugma either. I could also bring Bidoof to guarantee outspeed, but I think that's the team. Alright, so back to figuring out what level you need to be. Santa needs to be prepped for level 15, 14 to 15. That's the answer there. Also, we didn't get to Roark, so Chingling's still on, Kricketune still on, Magby's still on. Magby comes off. I think that's literally the only switch. All right. We level up to 14 to go to 15. I don't know how close Beetlejuice is to leveling up. Not close. So what I'm going to do is deposit everyone but Delibird. The other thing is we're dealing with... Geodude's never blown up, okay? But even a Cell Rocket is not terrible. And Geodude should click Rock Throw, should see the kill with Rock Throw, and we can... At that point, then it's gone, because it might not be. We might have to throw turn 1. So 1 turn. So we kill 1, kill on 2. We have a turn. So we present kill 1 turn. We then a kill with powdered snow. That's 2. Kill Fanfi on the 3rd turn with powdered snow. It's level 15. And then we have Geodude with no boost, and we can go into Mime. Alright, so we're going to get our level up there, our power up there, and then we're going to pull the boxes. Just the last 5. Cool. And Delibird's up front, which is what we want. I have potions. We're fine. Let's do this. See if we don't get shafted this time around. All right, again, it's Tailwind present. That's 1 turn. 2 turn. Fanfi only does 60%. I'm at 29 of 40. I'm at 73. I'm at 31 of 40, sorry. 78. It's Geodude. Oh, you're gonna play it because you see the kill. I outspeed. I outspeed. So non-issue there. Bidoof. Bidoof and Tailwind is a bit of a problem. That can do 60. I mean, Bidoof is a problem, so let's just hit it. It's now +1. +1, -1. Tailwind's gone. A Roark now does 80 to 100%. Will and always will one-shot me. So we need to figure out. It is go to Love Disc and Charm. So you're neutral and you're at you're at +2 neutral -1. Oh, are you simple? Makes everything. So you're at +4 -4. Yo, what's up, Fez? That gives you another +2, +6, -6. Roark is dangerous. Quick attack kills. That's bad. I'm at 22. I'm all right. I guess I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Oh, I just reset it. +2, +6, -6 is the answer. Quick attack just kills everything, doesn't it? Not quite, but I don't have a great way to beat it now. Let me just do this because I feel like something went wrong. See, not +2. It didn't kill. $77 to it did. He might only be +1. Curse might not be getting +2 boosts. That makes a little bit more sense. Which would mean you're at 3 instead of 6. Quick attack still 2 shots. You. I don't have any other way to lower your stats, I believe. No, I have uproar, confusion, safeguard, I have copycat. What am I copycatting? This is doll, not Chingling. Sorry, my bad. I don't think copying quick attacks can help. No, because you're all physical moves, and yeah, that's not gonna help us. Copycat's gonna do nothing. Confusion would put us right where we need it to be, but I think it's eating 2 quick attacks, and that's not happening there. Confusion would eat 2. And then we have Aqua Jet. I think we have to try that. And if I'm sacking anything, it needs to be this. He crit me. What's happening is we're doing a really hard game, and it's really annoying. All right. You're -1 now. You should still quick attack. I'm at 7. I'm at 6. Is now the correct play go to yes. No. The correct plays now go to doll. Because confusion is enough to kill. Alright, cool. And then you are left with Fanfy. Yeah. I'm at 19. I'm at 61, so I Magic Leaf. Once at least. And it kills. Cool. Somewhere in there I lost count of the levels, but we fixed it, so that's fine. All right, everyone gets healed, and we figure out strategy for playing 2. So basically what this game is, it's stupid difficult for no good reason whatsoever. Literally, Roark just wrecks everybody. And that's what we do. So I think it was Cricketune lead, and then we went from there. Cricketune might want Cricketune definitely wants the Quick Claw, assuming that it has the highest probability of being paralyzed, which should literally be frame 1. We should see glare frame 1. But we'll see. High confused also. I'm dead. We don't want Magby. Thank you. All right, sir. Dunsparce. We Bug Bite. Does half. Glare Para. We get the Quick Claw. Nope, we don't. All right, we're parried at 49. Slugma. That's not what I wanted to see, I'll be honest. Slugma at 40. I'm at 82. And if I slash crit, I get 82 off. I mean, this isn't coming back in. It could come back in against... No, it cannot come back in. So let us slash. Ember 65. I'm parried. So that was a null turn. So we know, we got info that we're going to click. You're going to click Ember. And I said if I lead Love Disc. I kind of like Mud Shot better. I know Water Pulse is technically stronger. (18-1), then we're gonna Ancient Power range. We're only gonna get 1 Ancient Power. We're gonna get 2 Water Pulses. Unless this is a switch somewhere else for the Ember. I don't think so. But then, oh, mime is how we deal with Rhyhorn. I'm gonna go Red Lady. I don't really want to right now. I got burned. That's gonna matter because I need to calc that at 25, 71 HP. If I'm ancient powered, it's guaranteed 2 co to burn and get at least 1. We can mud shot. We can try Psybeam. I think I need damage. Do you get the speed drop in case ancient power procs? It does. He's neutral +1 on everything else. I'm dead. Nothing comes in once a +1 ancient power. That 10% proc is unfortunate. I mean, mime is the best thing to take this, but then I don't have a Rhyhorn encounter. That's a weird random move. Slugma's best is secret power 60. I could smog back. Doesn't seem like it's worth it. If I get if he does ancient power, that's pretty good. If he secret powers, we're getting nowhere. So let's just go confusion. Hopefully snag the confusion. If we do get confused hacks, it is secret power for 60. I can switch out again. He's at half. I mean, any way we slice it, we're going to need to take 2. Secret power does half here. How much health do I have on Kricketune? Kricketune has no health and is pretty much dead. What about... No, not as Orc either. I'd have to 120 base present and I wouldn't even kill. I think I have to sack. I think we go confusion and then we let Cupid run. But I then again don't have an answer for Rhydon. Please hit yourself. Thank you. I think that guarantees the win there. And then it should be Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn's slower. We one-shot Magical Leaf. You do not have Sturdy. And that's the game. Zen Headbutt. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever clicking. Safeguard could be... Let me just look at Roark real quick. To determine if I want Safeguard. It doesn't seem like I need it that much right now. Yeah, let's just drop Safeguard. I think that's all his pawns. I think we're done. No, he's still got Chop, which I one shot with Confusion. Doll is sick. Doll is nuts. Doll is a stupid Pokemon. I can't believe I'm saying that about Mr. Mime. It's hard. Yeah, it's pretty much hard just because it can be. If it's like any other Kaizo that you might have seen, like it's just meant to be a difficult challenge for people who want difficult challenges. And I feel like Pokemon's one of the games that can do that. But the fights we're about to do are just straight up BS, so that's not good. Do we still have the whole team? Yeah. 17's the cap, so all of them are good, are legal. Yeah, that Bidoof calking was nuts. All right. I need a one-shot fighting type move would be great. Ground type move. I don't think I have that. Really bad. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And I don't have a spinner, so it's Hazard City. I could be very annoyed. I could get my own spikes up. I don't wanna play the spike horde. I don't. Monkey crit wouldn't even do it. If I got the 15 and got a crit, I would do it. But I'd have to 15 crit. I'd have to crit. And we're banking on a crit. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. But I don't really see any other options to get through this with one shot. Water Pulse at a high enough level. I could go in for Sing. I could Sing, and then if I'm at cap, that's basically a 2-shot. I'd have to get a couple turns of sleep, but I think that could be an option. Oh, I have no speed IVs. That's so bad. I'm slower, so that doesn't even work. Because I'm slow. So the 15 karate chop, I think, is the answer. The only thing I can do is supersonic. All right, let's play on the rest of the team. I mean, air, I could powder snow. I'm a 15. Yeah, not strong enough. It's gotta be monkey punch in the face. And then we're gonna be dealing the crits forever. All right, so I need a level 15 monkey. And then we should figure out from there. I don't think we're going to be bringing Cricketune. Also, I might... Do I get an evolution at 15? I do. So I think that actually is our answer. I'd like to fight Roark today, but I don't think we're gonna make it there, considering where we are. Let's... She won't change the sync. Alright, we have Monferno now. Which is a lot less of a chance. So it is Monferno leads. That brings in probably... If it brings an Onyx, it's blowing up. Yeah, the red just shows you there's not a good answer to it. If it's Onyx, I think I have to just try for crit karate chop, and even then I don't kill. I have a 50% chance to kill. If it has sticky barb at the end of the turn, but it won't. I should try to burn it. But it shouldn't switch in. It shouldn't switch in there anyway. It should be into Omanite. It should be in the Omanite, and we can just karate chop until we can't anymore. And what takes brine? Mime takes brine? We could do one of our water types come and take brine. You don't have damage back though. Or do you? This would be where Green Child would come into play. I think we need to level you up. Just to see if we get Roselia. Also. I'm gonna save. And if I don't get Roselia, then we can come back. And try to get there. We don't. So we get Razor Leaf. I'm a 13 with Razor Leaf. I will one shot from that range. We did say though. I need to run. Although, let me open Emmy's calc. Badu. It evolves at 16. So it is one of the ones that is probably useful to have anyway. So it will not evolve via friendship. Let's just pull you up to 13. Where you get Razor Leaf again. We learn that. Alright, and then I'm running out of rare candies. That's the sad part. Okay, so we can switch in there. That brings in Anorith with Aerial Ace. Oh. And then I think we have to -2 you. Probably do that. -2 you, and then I think Goldeen can win from there. And or we could do Cat. I'm not faster with Cat. That's crazy. But Cat would. I like the idea of Cat. If we get Cat a level, I should then outspeed. Sorry, jeez, that was almost bad. I should outspeed there. And then if I get that level, What if I have aerial ace? I'm at 33. But I can't do that. I need to. I would be charming. Yeah, cat would come in there, take care of that. Then we can. Once you're at -2, is when we can go into Love Disc to do the work to finish you off. And then Love Disc probably brings in you, but we just don't have an answer for you. I think Mime can come. Mime is good, so let's bring Mime. This is the team. This is the team. That's the team. We gotta remember we have Perpetual Sands too, and I don't have a ground type. That just makes it so hard. Cats. Anybody? Fish. Chingling, and then that's the team. The Perpetual Sand is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but all right. Pokemon. I'm assuming my slow is Budu. Are we faster than Omanite with Budu? Yes. I need to worry about the Anorith counter. We said we're gonna get to 13. So far I'm not seeing it, what we need. I don't think we need the speed on anything, but I will give it to you in case. And we need a level on cat with my very limited rare candies. Cat gets aerial ace. Maybe I do need charm. Let's drop copycat. Aerial ace is good. All right. This is our last fight today. For sure, at this point. I don't think I need to calc for speed or anything. Not speed, but calc for anything level-wise. It is in sand. All of the calcs are showing sand. This should one-shot. I'm slower. Spike's a priority! Everything's freaking priority. Keep forgetting that all of the stupid status moves are priority. Omanite. Brian is 72%, but I can crit. You mud-shotted to lower my speed by 1. I'm still faster, which is funny. All right, we're not going to worry about that then. I'm just going to take you out. Onyx. Here's Onyx. Blow up. It could be dig. It could be rock throw. It's probably dig, honestly. And that's where we get. We could go mime here, but then I'm out of. We go mime. Dig's a 1-turn. Oh, it's faster. I forgot Dig's 2-turn move. I'm faster. Magical Leaf. Dead. Onyx problem solved. Onyx problem solved. Anorith problem not solved. Anorith problem. That's Bug Bite. I got to 13. Bug Bite into Catman. and we have to charm. Leaves me on 3, leaves me on 1. We did calc that correctly. Good to know. That's Bug Bite again. I could poison, I could para. I think our answer is I'm gonna go to Goldeen. Oh, I didn't see your Aqua Jet. I see your Aqua Jet and raise my Aqua Jet now. All right, that's dead. Some Machop left. Machop is doing half with Karate Chop, so this is Karate Chop. Could go Budu. We're taking half to Rock Throw though. Taking half there. Everything's taking half. You get a half damage. You get half damage. You get half damage. Can Monkey come in? Monkey could come in. 20 spot 7. Could take the Karate Chop. I would still be in Karate Chop. So it's Cupid or Green. It's really these two that are left. I did give you Quick Claw, which might save my bacon. I don't know what the damage number is going to be. What, 1/8? I should probably take 3 or 4 damage. I'm gonna roll to say 4. 38-2. The max roll is 13, so we lose 13. We lose 18. Which means 16. We're at 47. We would be a guaranteed Oko with Rock Throw at that point in time. That ain't working. If we're taking 81, again, I could charm. Get you to -2, but I'm dead. But -2 with Budu would give us a chance to win. -2 would give us the win. So it's do I want to try this could be Figure too. That's the other stupid thing. Can I go Doll on 7? No. 7 is not nearly enough health. It's 21%. I would live Karate Chop, but do I live Karate Chop Sand? It has a roll. I have 3 rolls to not die. At that point. If we put you at 46, I do not one shot from there. We can actually find let me put 48. Guarantee. We can find the guarantee. Oh, we can find the Oko. So 44 is a guaranteed. Is not. 43. Oh, it's he's so sand. He's immune to sand because he has leftovers. Forgot about that part. So there's not really a right answer here in my mind. honestly, because Karate Chop would kill as 16. Sorry, 16. No, Karate Chop doesn't kill. Goldeen's fine. But Fissure would. So that's what we're like really looking at here. Is he gonna click Fissure? Is that the play he's gonna make every time? No, he's gonna make the Karate Chop play. Karate Chop does kill. How does Karate Chop kill? Oh, I have a minus. Okay, so note it is Karate Chop every time here. I think it is Go Green Child. And it's stun. I don't know if that, no, that's not the right call either. I mean, if I'm on like 1 HP, Blaze is, I'm only 50. It's hard to do, like, sand calcs are just the worst. I need to get out of here though. I think it is go to Cupid. I think we have to lose Cupid. I think this is the right call. Take the Karate Chop, take the Sandstorm damage, Charm, die, -2. And Monkey at 27. Doesn't die to Karate Chop, doesn't die to Rock Throw. And then it's a 3-co. Until he puts me at 20. So 36. 36 until I'm at 13. Which is, yeah, 13, which if I'm at 59, he'll get me there in 2 turns. Which, I mean, well, I'll get myself there in a turn probably. So that's the method, or we can go here and then it's a slower method. We'd even try Doll. Doll isn't killing though, and we just die. So it's Monkey. Take the spikes to 21. We go for Burn. Now we're at 12. We're at 9. I can't win with 9. Why did I switch between? I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I think the right call is, yeah, because that's stupid. Because if I don't, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I think I have to lose 2 things here to get through. I mean, the -2 is great and all, but I can't go anywhere with it. You have to probably switch Dull at Dull Die. No, I don't Mach Punch. Mach Punch, they don't give me good moves. No, the right. So I see the right play. I see the right play. I see it. It's Psybeam. Do the chips. Karate Chop dead. Bring in Mime. It's the confusion. Wow. It's a. Is it really a roll? That feels very wrong. Feels like it shouldn't be a roll. It's a roll. It's. I don't even think it's a roll. I think it's just not happening. I mean, that's my best move. But I'm hitting 12 every time. Minus 12 is what, 30, 38? So I'm at 76, and then I'm just not hitting the 38 to kill. I'm hitting the 36 every time. Physical attack, I don't have a better physical attacker, and this is worse special defense. So honestly, it's just rolling that we're doing right now. Because, I mean, I think something dies, obviously. I could go Green Child here. Let Green Child be the death. Take the Karate Chop. Potentially live one. What's up, Dale? Take Green Child here, get the Karate Chop. I'm probably going to die to Fissure, though, would be my guess. Because he's going to click that. Seeing that it's guaranteed to hit. Yeah, he's just clicking Fissure, so that just sacks Badoo for no reason. And he's at full health. I mean, Red Lady also is really helpful for this gym, so it might be smart just to sack the cat. But then I'm in the same... Then I have Cupid. This is tough. I mean, we were doing so well up until this point. So well. So well. No deaths. 0 deaths until this point. The nose, it knows Aqua Jet, Psybeam, Mudshot, and Peck. Best move, Psybeam, which only does 20%. But what happens is, what keeps happening is Psybeam does not get the roll we need. And even if I do have you at 76, it's then a coin flip. If you're at 78, sorry, if you're at 78%, sorry, I don't know what that's not doing. 28, 14 off. If you're at 48, sorry, out of 50, that can't be right. Maybe I'm counting wrong. It does 14, so 14 would be 38 to 36. So if you're at 38, you're at 76%. I have a coin flip. You're at 36. I think it's still about the same. It's a little bit, but it's a lot better. So if I hit the high roll, I pretty much guarantee kill. Aquajet does, I'm literally looking at a calc. Aquajet does less damage. Aquajet does 14 to 18%, Psybeam does 20 to 28%. Psybeam is my best move. And it's also there on the screen for you if you're looking at it. But the thing is, then it becomes a roll, and if I don't get the roll, then I'm losing 2 mons. And we're going from there, but this is the best strategy. It's just the best strategy. Sorry. It's literally the best strategy. That is not the high roll. To Doll. And honestly, if they both die, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm not getting the roll. but you die to sand, so yeah. That's just how it's meant to be. So whatever. It's what it's meant to be. You can't do anything about it. Was RNG, but you know, as I said, not lost them on until that point. So did pretty well, all things considered. And unfortunately, that is one that I really needed for this gym. Dead. So that might be GG's because we lost Goldine, but I think this could, the Chingling could be good too. All right, so we're gonna go back to the gym because we are done. We are 15 minutes over because that fight was, that Machop is bullcrap. If I save here, I know I fought this guy and then I'll know where I'm at, so that's fine. But thank you all for being here. Hope you've enjoyed. Please check out the socials. If you're on YouTube, join us on Twitch. I'm gonna think about going on a raid. If you haven't followed, you haven't liked, subscribed, do all that stuff, please join us for all these things. It's great to have you guys joining us for the content. And I honestly, because it took so long, I don't have time for a raid, so you don't even have to join us on Twitch if you don't want to, because I don't have time. I gotta get ready to work. So we will pick this up next week again for sure. Tomorrow is back to the shiny race with Cypherheart, and we'll see if we get to stay in the tournament or not. We're probably not going to, just considering how we're down 4-1, but we have 3 hours to make a comeback and do something about it. So there's a chance. This will be back on next Wednesday, and then after that, we will finish, hopefully, Metroid Dread on Friday. If we don't finish Metroid Dread on Friday, I'm going to be very, very, very upset. But if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure you follow, subscribe. That's the best way to see the stuff. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate you all joining me here and chatting and hanging out. That's really it. I guess I don't have anything else to say. Check out all the socials. The links are there. Follow me on Twitter, Discord, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all the fun stuff. Check out all the channels. It's great. And members, remember, you get an access to Majora's Mask here in a minute. So if you're subscribed on Twitch or a YouTube member, Majora's Mask will be up as soon as the stream is done and I get it up. So look forward to that. I will see you all next time, though. So until then, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always,